Hello fellow YouTubers, and welcome back to Mario and Luigi Partners in Time. On the last episode, we headed back, or we're in the Ube's belly still, trying to find our way out before we got digested or turned into those eggs. And we found the exit, guarded by the giant boss Sunnyside, defeated him, and rescued all the Yoshis inside, including Toadbert and Bowser Jr., Baby Bowser. And then we needed to go find Baby Bowser, who was hiding in Yoshi's Island Village, saying that he took credit for saving all the Yoshis. He ate too much, threw up the Cobalt Star Shards, which then attacked him and sent him flying. So we recovered them, and now we are back here, trying to find out exactly why did he get attacked by the Cobalt Star Shards. Also, we're here to stock up on our gear and learn a new attack from the Toadsworths, which apparently on the top screen, they're not active right now. Egad is, however, so let's go talk with him. Get over here, Egad. I want to learn new things. Like, why is the Cobalt Star Shards coming to life? So a portal to this place in the past is now open. If you remember when we were rescued by Baby Bowser and the babies and Toadsworth and Baby Peach, despite her not really doing much, we found out that Princess Peach's Castle of the Past is pretty much converted to Shroob Castle, which is why it now changes to Shroob Castle whenever we head back to the past, or whenever we head back to the future, it changes back to Princess Peach's Castle. Fortunately, we can't go in there because of all the Shroobs, so tough luck on that. Looks like the Toadsworths are now ready to go see us now, so let's go see what they can teach us now. Now a lot. So now, whenever we press the R button, L, I said L what, how many times? The R button, we now get the spin jump again, and we also now have the Bros Ball, which now does this, and whenever we start moving now, we'll just immediately go in that direction, non-stop, until we either press A or B, or run into something. Like the babies. If you ever run to the babies, you'll immediately be thrown out of the ball. So let's now go this way, and you notice right up here that hills no longer do anything, which is good. Just means that we no longer need to worry about how slow we go whenever we climb down a hill or up a hill. Look how slow that is. See, the babies would probably be able to fit underneath this just fine. And in real life, you know, Mario and Luigi might decide to crawl underneath it instead of just, no, I can't walk high this thing. I mean, Mario looks like he can almost make it. But instead, we just need to simply just roll under this and just continuously go this way. And so now we've learned our second of 4 new moves that the brothers can now learn. We're already halfway done with all the Bros moves. Not as much Bros moves in this game as there were in Super Star Saga, despite the fact that there are twice the amount of Bros. But let's head over to the shop because now we can upgrade our stuff. Yes, please. I want better stats. Let's see, what kind of clothing can I get? Shell pants. Ooh! Our first 100 rank. Let me see if I have my numbers correct. 59, 48. New one will be 100. 34, 32. Oh, I did have them correct for Mario. 61, 50, 29, 30. That's right for Luigi. 40, 40, 40, 36, 58, 21. That's Baby Mario and Baby Luigi, 43, 39, 54, 26. Alright, so I did have them right. Good thing. I'm good with math. So let's get these new stats added on. Looks like these shell slacks are going to add 25 points to their defense. is amazing. And then, ooh, 70. That's gonna add 13 to the babies. Yes, please. Look what our normal set would be. 44, so that's a 34-point bonus right there. That would just drop us down to 60. Heck, if we just got rid of the pants, I mean, these still give us bonuses. What about badges? Cure badge, recover a few HP each turn. Get a great when using an attack item and temporarily power up. Great is when, like, you know, when it goes okay, good, great. If we ever get a great, then whatever bro I think use the item will get like a small power boost. Big defense, get a great when using an attack item and temporarily boost defense. Same thing as the big POW, but just gives you a defense boost instead. Now these other ones we've found, nothing I'm really interested in right now. Cure badge would be good, but I have plenty of mushrooms. How many mushrooms do I have? I have 25 mushrooms. All right, that's not as much as I thought, but I'm not eating them constantly. Heck, I've kept the Mario Brothers like near low level almost the entire game, especially throughout the Yube dungeon. It's because I didn't want to use mushrooms during battle, and I was too lazy to use them outside of battle. A lot of refreshing herbs, ice flowers, and smash eggs. I should probably show off how to do those. Oh, speaking of which, are there any new bros items here? Take a look. There is pocket chomps and trampolines. So let's buy a trampoline. Let's buy a pocket chomp. Pocket chomp is something I'm very terrible with. I'm actually terrible with the smash eggs and the pocket chomps just because I use them so rarely. I usually prefer like bro and ice flowers and cannonballers and trampolines. Especially trampolines. The trampolines are an attack that if you, well, I'll explain them later. We'll probably go over them next episode, fighting new enemies and stuff, because we were just told that upstairs on the viewing platform, remember that area with the block and the gate that wouldn't open unless you got to the other block in time? I had to climb up all of those stairs and nothing happened because we failed it? Yeah, that's our destination now. So we're gonna be heading over there at the end of the episode. However, there's one more thing that we're going to be doing on this episode, and that is uncover what's at that question mark on the map right now. They did say that our ability to roll now unlocked new powers for us, and if you remember, this area over here, I did mention something was going to be over here, I think. Or you could just simply look at it and notice, hey, this looks out of place. Not to mention, hey, what's right here? Why does this look like this? Oh, don't you worry, Toad. I'll find out what this does, don't you worry. So all you simply need to do to activate these kind of gears is just turn into a ball and start rolling into it. And you'll see that bar on the left side now grow in power until it reaches the top. And a pipe has now appeared. Why this pipe was activated by this weird gear, I do not know. I mean, is there an ability to get this pipe to go back down? Also, what happened to the carpet that was on top of the pipe? What do you have to say for yourself? Oh, I'm fairly certain you can get scared by something. Well, let's head down this pipe. And that'll take us to the basement of Princess Peach's castle, the castle sewers. This area is very... I mean, some people normally don't even find this place. I mean, especially if they don't activate that gear. It's completely optional to activate that gear. Well, hello, mysterious stranger. There is a strange person walking by here. Also, you're gonna notice a bunch of enemies in this area. All the enemies are pretty much the exact same. I don't want to battle these guys because they're so pointless, but I'm gonna put their stats on the screen right now. These are Goombas under Princess Peach's castle. They're not the same Goombas that were located in Bowser's castle in the past. These are entirely different Goombas in the fact that they have different stats. Well, that's a Luigi block. I don't want to fight them because they're completely pointless. They're just annoying enemies here. One of these blocks down here. Oh god, that one's slower than I imagined, or slower than I remember this starts off as. So yeah, there's no real reason for the Goombas to even be down here since they only give us 1 experience apiece. The only reason they're down here is to annoy us and prevent us from trying to walk through this area, despite the fact that they're incredibly easy. Whoop! Oh, 30. Was that a 3 or a 2? I couldn't tell very quickly. I either got 32 or 33. I'm still surprised that my first time ever playing that game, whoa, was my best round ever. You're gonna notice that in these pipes there are a bunch of these weird little openings right here. And if we head right here and throw the babies out and get them to go underneath the ground, they can actually go inside these pipes. Get the Mario Brothers to stand right here. Because when we hit this block right here, 100 coins shot out of it. And there's another block right here. All of these blocks underneath here give you coins. I'm just gonna stand the Mario Brothers on top of it so that we immediately pick it up so that we don't have to worry about them going wherever they please. Really? I just had to run from a Goomba. Oh well. I only lost like 30 coins. Whoa, I don't want to fight you. Actually, get off me. It's your fault I had to fight that Goomba. I'm blaming babies. I'm blaming virtual babies. The reason why I lost virtual coins in a video game. I don't actually know how many coins I lost. Oh, I'm so debt-ridden. I just gained 100 coins, so why does it matter if I lost 20 or not? I just bought a bunch of gear and a trampoline and a chain chomp. I'm rich. Well, now the mysterious stranger is inside the pipe. How did he get inside the pipe? Got a lot more of these little holes in here as well. So I'm just going to explore this area. You also notice, and I have not pointed it out yet, but there is a time hole down here. And in fact, this time hole is, well, people don't really expect, I don't think the guys expected, and by guys I mean the developers, expected you to come down here to find this, because this actually is completely available for us to jump in right now. Unfortunately, it'll spoil something pretty big, and I am not going to go in there. Even though I have the ability to, I will not be jumping in there. This is more of like a return portal than it is an actual portal to get to somewhere, because in all honesty, if you jump inside this portal and head to the secret place that I'm not going to be talking about, you're going to be stopped almost immediately because you're unable to progress because of something that you need to activate from the other side of a fence that you can only activate if you go through a different time portal. So, nuts to that, we're not going to be going through there. Oh, hello babies. Babies are all alone. I'm going to just walk them over to the pipe very, very carefully. Have them go underneath. Now we're gonna try and follow that weird mysterious stranger. I panicked a little bit. The Goomba started coming after me. I'm being afraid of a Goomba. Right, there's that coins. Anything up here? Nope, let's just go down here first. And that should be right here. There should be one more, I think. It should be right around here somewhere. Yep, right there. Let me get up here. Alright, now, where'd that mysterious stranger go off to? Well, this looks different. Hello, mysterious stranger. So here is Fawful's Beanin' Badge. Fawful makes a return from Superstar Saga. In fact, other than the Prince Peasley poser, the Prince Peasley poser, which we saw in the shop upstairs, this is the only recurring thing from Superstar Saga that makes a comeback. And Beans and Mario and Luigi, but that doesn't count. So they're the only things that really return from the Bean Kingdom. And as you see, we have a bunch of badges, one-of-a-kind badges that you can buy here, depending on how many beans you decide to trade. Starting from 10 all the way up to 90. And all of these have some pretty unique things, like one chance badge, greatly increase the power of the first attack used in battle. Pummel badge, possibly defeat an enemy when initiating battle with a hammer strike, so if you use a hammer against an enemy at the in the overworld, and then before the battle starts, you probably could just kill them in one hit. Stomp badge, increase damage power when jumping on an enemy to initiate battle, probably by twice, I think, when you jump on their heads. Greatly increase all damage, both given and received. Greatly increase coins received when you defeat enemies with attack items. The coins you probably receive at the end of the battle. And we also have 3 badges right here that we can currently not afford. Treasure badge, defeat enemies with items and get the items they were using. So kind of like what did I mean the enemy using or us using? Experience badge A. And the A badges are usually like, I mean, we can probably buy a coin badge or we could probably buy an experience badge. But experience badge A just means it's a better badge than that other one, like it's the level 2 of that badge. Greatly increase experience received when you defeat enemies with attack items, and then the most expensive badge, Ulti Fury badge, no matter how many attack items you use, your stock always stays the same. That badge right there, that is what I'm shooting for. That is the big target for me. As you see, I have 53 badges. I need 90 to buy that badge, so I'm gonna need 37 more beans in order to buy one of these badges. However, since I'm all for equality here, I'm going to need another badge. So I'm going to need 2 ulti-free badges. That is 180 beans. That is a lot of beans. That's 127 beans left. And I am fairly certain throughout the rest of the game, there is not 127 beans you can dig out of the ground. So there is a mini game. The minigame I talked about, I think the episode before last, that is the only minigame I can think of that I can actually grind out some beans as a prize. Kind of like the minigames in Superstar Saga, like the rope jump or the slot machines or something like that. So I'm going to be wanting 2 of these because if I give them to the Mario and Luigi, I will have infinite bros items. Throughout the entire game, infinite. infinite items. I only need one item, and I can use as many as I want. Unless the babies use an item, in which case, then yeah, then it'll start depleting the stock. Unless I decide to go incredibly crazy and get 4 ulti free badges. I am not that crazy. I'm just slightly crazy. That's why I'm only going for 2. Despite the fact that I don't think people will ever get 1. I think people, even if they do explore down here, they probably never actually buy anything with beans, or not even try and go for beans that they find underground. And yet here I am, I'm going super crazy saying that I want multiple beans. Yeah, that is, I think I've been doing that like the past several times I've played this game, where I go for 2 ulti free badges, and I spend like a good hour or so trying to grind out beans at this one place that I'm talking about. You don't have to do it. Obviously you don't have to do it. I just do it because I like having 2 ulti free badges. It saves me money when I no longer need to buy bros items. And I can even make a lot of money back just by selling a bunch of bros items. Like I could sell all my green shells for chump change now, but 100 green shells plus chump change, or times chump change, is a pretty good amount of money. But I'm gonna save the game right here, because that's about all I want to do. On the next episode of Super Mario... What? Mario and Luigi Partners in Time, I had Superstar Saga in the brain, and I also had Super Mario Sunshine in the brain. I guess I just morphed them together. The next episode of Partners in Time, we're going to be heading up to the observation platform, or viewing platform as they call it, trying to get up those stairs, activate the gate at the top, and then head into that portal that the arrow's currently pointing at, so that we can now go back to the past and find out exactly why. Why are we heading back over here? Was there like Cobalt Star Shard readings? Or just something, or is it just the only one that we can go in currently and actually progress the story? But until next time, hopefully you enjoy. The motives behind this had Cerberus Group. I think we know why Cerberus wanted the Rachni already. So we gotta arm the station scuttle charges and evacuate, which is what these things are. So, let me just get my gun out. So we have 70 seconds to now leave, because this place is going to explode. And unfortunately we have the maze to go through. And